Hello! We are live. Welcome to another edition of Fluffer Squirrel's Paint and Ponder over here in the Bird Sanctuary with the incredible Fluffer Squirrel and the unhinged Tilty Bird. I was so tempted to, instead of do the proper intro, because the song that Nico sent me last night, I was gonna go, put some paint in your butt. Put some powder in your butt. Hey, it's Eddie Murphy. It's not my fault, okay?
That's the start of the stream, Matt. There we go.
Not even 45 seconds in. Not even 45 seconds in.
Fantastic.
I'm sorry.
It's so amazing.
I apologize for my personality.
I apologize for nothing. If anyone's paying for my personality flaws, it's me.
Hello, Irish Mart and Rika. Rika, I hope you're doing okay, and I'm excited for you to go out later. That's going to be awesome. Rika's going out in a, hour and a half-ish, so that's going to be great.
We'll be there as soon as we can.
I know if I had known, if we had seen the time, I would have scheduled the live for a half hour earlier so that we would have ended right as you were going live, but I wasn't thinking. Even though Wednesday we said we're going to set the time different on Friday, it didn't go into my brain.
And I said, we should just do them both at the same... I didn't say should, but it'd be a good idea to just do them both at the same time.
Yeah, so I did, and that's just what happened. So, when Rika goes live, we'll drop their link, and you can go over to their channel if you want, or you can hang out until we're done, but either way, let's all support each other. It's great. Oh! Really? Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Because you know what? You just prompted me to pull up. So, we're Paint and Ponder, right? This is Paint and Ponder? It's supposed to be Paint and Ponder? Yeah, well, because of the de-evolution, it's now Taint and Pester.
It's not. I did not approve this message. This is not Fluffer approved.
You were pestering me right then.
No.
Fluffer Squirrels, Taint and Pester.
You know what? You could just go over to Rika's channel now and just sit and watch a blank screen and just wait for them to go live if you want. That's also an option.
It's an option.
Jeez.
I sincerely apologize to everybody who is subjected to my humor in this stream. This is an actual proper stream. We will be getting to content. Please bear with us for 7 more minutes as we get it out of our systems before we begin the actual content. Thank you.
Yeah.
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 I'm so sorry. I woke up really weird. I had bad sleep.
Okay. I would definitely attribute waking up to part of your weirdness.
Being awake is a core part of me being weird, okay? Core. Like the Marine Corps.
We've wandered into the wrong stream. Sorry. Nice spicy chat here, Toots. There we go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're done. Everything's fine. We're good. Everything's cool.
How are we audibly? Just like the sound quality,
yes.
not like the quality of the words.
The content.
Yeah.
Even the dogs are laughing at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my cursor over the mute button just in case. This dog, yeah.
I spilled coffee. Sound quality is good. Yay!
Sweet. If that changes, please do let us know because we're trying to fix
Mm-hmm.
it and we're trying to make it not less crap, but better.
We genuinely are trying.
Better crap.
Yeah. Irish said I'll get back to you on the content quality.
Yeah, I say, well, we've got 5 minutes left. I'm nearly done. Oh, that light is not favourable. I've nearly finished. As you can see, there's the 2 bits I haven't done yet, and I need to go over all
I
of it
really like
again.
the different thicknesses of the purple line. Like, it really gives
Thank
it
you.
neat depth.
I thought about doing that.
Yeah.
No, they all need going over again. Yeah, I'll do that. You.
It looks good. Joe says, I like it, Fluffer.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I need to do that, finish that dotty picture.
Ooh.
My ear hurts a lot.
Okay. Well,
I went out and it looked nice, and I walked into the
wasn't?
park and it was like gale force winds.
Oh, it's always the
And-
wind.
I had to like go into turtle mode. Tuck me in.
Well, Irish, you're correct. Joe has amazing taste.
Yes, exquisite. And I had a moment of something I don't often feel. I don't often feel, and I don't feel to seek it, but when it creeps up on you and it's like a little dose of surprise, I feel like it's harmless to enjoy the moment, and that feeling is being a smug cunt. Oh, it was like, delish. So yeah, I was just walking back from dropping my little one, and I seen my neighbour coming up the road. My neighbour's horrible. With this yappy dog that she just leaves back at the fence constantly. And I say to mine, hey, stop that now. Hey, no. You know, like a normal person.
Rein him in.
Yeah. So me knowing this dog has no training, no manners, and she has no sense, I seen him coming down the road, and I got Manushka Popolshka with me. So I says, walk on. And this dog starts going ballistic, losing its ever-loving mind, doing their backflips on this lead. Look, I was just like, you're embarrassed. Like the street, everyone was turning around to look, and I'm like, oh. And then Nula was like, and I was like, walk on. And she just turned and carried on. And then we got a bit up the street a little bit, and then I went down and I was like, oh, good girl. Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, you're a good baby. Oh, you're a good baby.
She's so
yeah,
lovely.
I was just like, I was just like, real smug.
Well, it's like when, like, there's a child who's being a little shit on the playground, and your kid's not being a little shit on the playground, and you're like, let's go get some ice cream.
No, I don't know that particular feeling.
I don't know
nice.
either, but I was just trying to equate it to human.
No.
I don't know what I'm saying. That's cute, though.
Yeah. And then I had a very autistic moment yesterday.
Well, you were awake.
Mm-hmm. Went to the shop, and this dog, this little French bulldog, I'd already told you, I think, on this extendable lead, clocks me. And it's like, his whole body starts going. His whole body. And then as I go up the stairs, it just makes a beeline for me. And I was like, oh, hello. Hello, nice to see you too. And then this thing's going mad, and I was like, do I know you? Do we know each other? Just purely conversing with the dog, because why would I do anything else?
Yeah.
And
acknowledge the human.
Then the man was like, yeah, you're friends. And I looked, and I was like, do you live next door to my friend's name? And he said, yeah. I was like, oh, I do know you. I was like, sorry, we are friends. You know, sorry I didn't recognise. Yeah, hello.
To the
and
dog,
as soon as,
not to the
yeah,
person.
my energy picks up a bit, this dog goes even more mad. And it's just like, like, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm, like, petting or consoling this dog right now that I haven't seen it in so long. I don't know.
Both.
But, so I'm stroking this dog, and then this man's partner walks out the shop with her kids, and I'm like, at this moment, I'm like, hello, like manic, happy, and then she like walks up, and I looked at her, and I'm like, we're friends. So from her view, she probably warned her kids about mental people like me, just out of earshot. Yeah, it's later, isn't it? It's a few minutes later when you go, oh.
Yeah, you feel
Oh.
it. You feel the moment.
That
you
probably
you
wasn't
pull
normal
yourself
behaviour.
out of the mindfulness of being present, and you
Yeah.
go into the past to feel your shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even for a kid, people would have been like, oh, you got a special
That's a
one there,
bit
haven't you?"
much. Oh, yeah. Oh, the amount of
Um,
times I got told I was a bit much.
It's
Is my
like all
camera
of the
having a
training
seizure right now?
unravelled,
What is going on?
and I was just a puddle of
There we go.
whatever this dog
You were a
wanted, I
puddle
guess.
of you were a puddle of happy dog time, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my random.
No, that was a great story to open up and end the chat shit timer with. I loved it.
Is it finished?
Yeah.
Did I just
Literally-
talk the whole time then? Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I didn't have anything to say.
Okay. Phew.
No, inadvertent, well-timed. The dog has sensed something. There's been something sensed by dog. I'm going to move the microphone again, just because I'm in a different spot now, and I want to be able to make sure that you can hear me. And not... Oh, you know what? That's right by the computer. That might have a fuzz. That might have a sound to it. I'm a little concerned that my dad's going to come in and you're going to hear him fart. I'm genuinely concerned about that. We had chicken last night, and for some reason, it just turns him into a fart machine.
I mean, we all have problems. It's fine. If you've got to let it out, let it out. You got to wait until, you know, throw something across the room, make some
You
footstep
gotta
sounds on the... Like, you ain't got to do all that. You're human. We know you're human. Let
You
it
did that
through.
when I had a sip of coffee in my mouth again. It almost came out my nose. Yeah, at least it's not 4D smell-o-vision. It could be so much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so our timer is officially over. Which means we have to talk about actual stuff now. We were going to go over the more critical evaluation of the marriage text that we got. The revised... The revised grading from Dr. Aisha Reynolds. Also,
I have other suggestions.
yeah, I was gonna say also with the woo. They spooked me.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn him off.
Okay, I was just gonna say the other thing that I could read was me asking the policy bot, why does everything L. Ron Hubbard write have a really heavy level of repressed homosexuality? And the bot and I
You
had
really pushed that to try and make it happen, okay?
Yeah, I did, but I
That
love
was-
the way that he says it. The way that the bot responds to me, that's a deeply poetic and tragic way to look at it. Hubbard running away from his own emotions, stealing not just Parsons' girlfriend but also his boat, as if trying to physically escape his past and unresolved feelings. The idea that Sarah might have been a stand-in for Jack in some way, only for Hubbard to grow resentful of her when she wasn't him, adds a whole new layer to their notoriously toxic relationship. That's what the bot said! You're still muted.
I'm sorry, I had a call and I thought it was an emergency, but it wasn't. I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Don't mess with me
Hi,
like
Gigi.
that.
I'm just saying I could read that because it's
I didn't hear any of it on account of the call I was on, and I'm sorry.
Oh, well, it's really funny. So, I mean, it's up to chat. What was the other idea that you had? A dance competition? Is that a dance move?
It was to ask a Christian marriage counselor what they thought about it. And then the next one was to ask... No, so basically, the way I want to do it as well, I want to do like almost like... I want to frame it exactly the way I would have as a child, which is why no one wanted to play with me. Which when people are like, oh, let's play this make-believe game. And when I got used to the idea of people being liars, but it being okay... I was like, okay, what's the rules? What's the premise? And we're just like, oh, we're playing knights and whatever. And it's just like, okay, what sort of knight have you? What armour do you have? That'd be silly armour. You'd need this armour. We'd probably have to do some training. What's the backstory? Like, really suck the fun out of all of it. But I feel like that's the way you've got to... ask it, fill it in those blanks. So, hi, you're a relationship, this is the second one, you're a relationship and intimacy therapist. You take great pride in the field and the people you help for a living, as well as the people you teach to carry on doing this. Here are some writings from Aaron Hubbard. We are thinking of adding this to whatever, and would like to know your reservations on doing this. What are your thoughts on this? Can you pull out specific examples, please? Something like that, like something comprehensive.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna have to type all of that up.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my keyboard out from behind my...
Behind your where?
Behind here. It's behind all of my art stuff. I'll just move a few things. Hold on. We're just gonna rejig quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna try and figure out how to get this camera set up for my new setup, which is set up from my phone.
Ooh.
So I can't, unless I can. But how?
Well, you know what I could do?
Where there's a will, there is a way.
Where there's a will, there's a will.
And I have will, and I have some brains.
Here we go.
Mostest brains. I'm gonna shut that off.
Look at this. I've got my thing on the thing.
Lovely. I do like it when you get the thing right on the thing. It is a...
For fuck's sake.
Huh?
Let me just move. I'll just move my easel completely out of the way. That's going to be the best way to do it. And then it's just not a problem. Okay.
Okay. This just cannot fall in the paint.
Okay. So, Okay, so what were you wanting here? I need you to read me the thing again.
Huh?
I need you to read me what you want me to ask them again.
Oh no, I just said that out of my mouth. I didn't retain that in my brain.
Oh, I thought you were reading it from your notebook.
No, I was shooting the shit. I don't write things down. You're like the
Frig.
Plato to my Socrates.
Oh.
I feel like I just took the Lord's name in vain. And I'm sorry for every time I've ever taken the Lord's name in vain.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed that joke.
I know, but it does feel disgraceful.
I really
how
enjoyed
dare
that. And
I
it
slapped
was, like,
myself.
relevant to the content. Okay, but anyway, the final verdict was a deeply flawed ideological text, was what the first robot said. It is a promotional tool for Scientology disguised as relationship advice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, read it out. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to read this or not.
No, just I had 100% of my energy on doing this. Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
Or this
That's interesting.
is seriously making me think it's gonna drop into the painting. But we're gonna roll with it, I think, because
Give it a shot. It's good lighting, anyway. Okay, well, if I'm gonna read, then I don't have to have the keyboard out. We can figure that out again. We can figure that out after I read this.
Yeah, we'll leave that problem for later, Rose.
Yeah, that's a future Tilty problem. Tomorrow's Tilty can deal with this.
That problem is for a future bird.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure I haven't missed anything in chat. Okay. I think everybody's busy doing stuff today, and that's okay.
I just need to finish this off as well, and then I will write people's names on it.
I really love that, Fluffer. Like, it's very cheerful, and it reminds me of the happy community blossoming of Easter and the memories that we've all made over the last year.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of.
I'm glad.
Okay. Dr. Aisha Reynolds, Professor's critical analysis of the Marriage Handbook. It's critical. While the Marriage Handbook attempts to present a structured guide to marriage, it is fundamentally flawed in both content and execution. Its ideological rigidity, unscientific claims, outdated gender roles, and poorly constructed arguments make it an inadequate resource for anyone seriously studying marriage psychology. Additionally, the book's language and grammar issues suggest either a lack of editorial oversight or an intentional use of manipulative phrasing to reinforce the text's authority.
Oh, yeah. You like it.
Oh.
You like it.
Oh,
I
I got
like
a little-
it.
Oh, I got a little tingle.
Yeah, tell me how bad the grammar is.
Yeah, Dr. Aisha, you're on it today. You've learned from
Warning.
Wednesday. Okay.
This stream contains foreplay?
This is a DB Crim warm-up.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is the whispering of sweet nothings.
Rather than providing research-supported practical relationship guidance, the book pushes Scientology doctrine under the guise of relationship advice, making its recommendations both biased and potentially harmful. The fundamental misunderstanding of marriage and relationships. F.
Yep.
We're starting off with an F.
Yep.
And that just, I really like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Marriage psychology is a well-researched field supported by decades of empirical data. I liked how much she's bolding things in this, showing that she's mad.
Nice.
A strong marriage is built on mutual respect, emotional attunement, shared values, and adaptability. Hubbard's book, however, grossly oversimplifies marriage, reducing it to mechanical cause and effect communication failures, as if relationships function like malfunctioning machines rather than dynamic human interactions.
Yes.
The text makes
Also,
the inaccurate claim... Oh, go ahead.
Did you write the question out in caps?
No.
Oh, okay. I wonder if you capitalise certain bits, and then
I
were
typed
like,
it
"I'm going to
totally
capitalise
normally. No, I said you need to make this a critical thing, and she's like bolding and italicizing and like, no, mad.
I think on one of these, one time when we do it anyway, if you ask it in your style, and I wonder if it'd respond to you like you. I wonder if it'd reflect your writing
If we
style
could
back
somehow feed my comments from YouTube into ChatGPT and made a Tilty bot, that would be the most evil thing to be unleashed upon the internet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door.
There'd be a degraded non-being.
They would be. They would absolutely be. It would be my Phaeton bot.
Your greatest achievement.
Okay. The text makes the inaccurate claim that communication is, in fact, the root of marital success from which a union can grow. While communication is critical, this overly simplistic assertion ignores other fundamental components of a healthy marriage, such as emotional intelligence. Gottman's research shows that understanding one's partner's emotions is a greater predictor of success than just talking more. Conflict resolution skills, merely communicating is not. Merely communicating more.
That's beautiful. Basically, she's just been like, communication is not the universal solvent, actually. Yeah, because if you don't understand the communication, if you're not empathetic, if you don't have all of this other stuff, it doesn't matter, honey. Oh, I wish he was here and I could see his stupid face.
Yeah, I know. And I want Dr. Aisha to debate L. Ron Hubbard like Dr. Amina did, because I liked that a lot. Okay. Conflict resolution skills. Merely communicating more is not helpful if the communication itself is toxic or manipulative. Oh!
I like this. This is like professional low-key rage.
Yeah, and they're summarizing it and how fucked up it is without us having to read his words.
This makes me happy because I imagine this is sort of adjacent to how he got his arsehole ripped out by the psychiatrist and what made him so butthurt.
Exactly. This is like all the doctors like just absolutely dunking on him, saying there's no way we're publishing you absolute trash.
Okay,
yes,
can we ask it?
Yes, we will.
Can we ask it? I'm sorry I'm throwing out so much stuff, but just to write it down for later. Because I literally forget things as soon as I say them. So can we ask it to have, like, this is after David Miscavige has given our Ron Hubbard lecture talking about X, Y, and Z. You are a professional psychiatrist and a professional, I don't know, like neurological expert or, you know, wellness expert, just any things that are key to wellness and probably have been slagged off or would have been just disgusted by listening to it. We were like, so you're having a private
dialectical behavioral specialist, DBT.
Yeah, something. It's like you're having a private conversation afterwards. Do not hold back. Please tell us how you really feel.
Oh my god, yes. I'm writing it down. Okay. I have so many little pieces of paper, it's not even funny. Oh my gosh, Nico's here. Hello, Nico.
Hi, Nico. Sorry, I don't think I've messaged you back in a few days, but I haven't been onto Instagram really. And every time I go onto Instagram, Tilty sent me like 4 funny reels, and then Brad sent me something disgusting. So between that hee hee ha ha and distraction, and then the shudder and disappointment in humanity generally, I come off pretty quick.
I mean, yeah, we've kind of ruined it for you.
I mean, no,
like if you open that, you know that it's gonna be like. It's like having to go somewhere you really don't want to go, but you get your favorite food on the way. That's what it's like when you log into Instagram.
I really don't do Instagram, and Instagram doesn't really know me to be able to give me reels like that. But what it does know is if every 5 videos it does that video of that woman with a monkey holding onto her head that's like, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, that one. I will watch that probably a few times.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know
Sorry,
what
my dad
came on
was
about?
talking. No, he distracted me.
Oh, it's okay.
He said he wasn't going to, but then he did. Let's play Where Does the ADHD Come From?
Nico's watching on double speed, I think, and
oh my
I agree.
gosh,
Tilty's laugh on 2 speed is hilarious.
You can't even design a cartoon character as animated as that.
It is so funny.
I even laughed at it. I couldn't even get embarrassed about it. It was too funny.
Why'd you get embarrassed?
I used to be really self-conscious about my laugh. Because people would say you sound like a really loud bird. But now I'm like, I am a really loud bird, so thank you.
Yeah, I have like 10 different laughs and all of them sound like an animal.
Right? Same. Well. Oh my god, there's this woodpecker that pecks on our house, and he was outside our door. I was checking for the mail, and he was outside our door, and I looked at him, and we made eye contact, and I was like, hey, fucker, don't you peck on our wall, you're bugging my grandma. And he looked at me again, like looked away, then looked at me again, and I went, ah! And I made like a couple bird noises at him, and he fucked off.
Yeah, of course. He was like, wow.
My dad was like, did you just squawk at him and make him leave? I was like, yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, and I know another little person who would do the exact same thing, and I'm terrified.
I'm just giving you a glimpse into the future.
Yeah, well, I'm not terrified of you, so your personality and your just quirkiness would be absolutely fine. I wouldn't
It'll refine, you know.
It's the darkness.
The darkness will
Why are you about to say darkness? Way posher than I did.
Did I?
I think you were about to say darkness.
I was.
I didn't even say that. You didn't even say it that posh.
Darkness.
And then sometimes,
will end.
if my daughter asks me for the time, I will answer like a speaking clerk, and I don't know why, and it enrages her. So, you know.
I love that. It is 10:39 a.m.
I'm like, it's 2:22 in where we live on the 17th of April, 2025. Thank you. Have a nice day. And she's like, nostrils flaring, and I don't understand how you can make anyone so angry.
I love that. It's one of those little things. A little picadillo. It's good. It's fine. I love that.
I don't know why I do the things I do.
Because we're interesting people. Okay? We're just going to leave it at that.
People. You're making it weirder.
Well, I said we are interesting people, as in plural, as in more than one person. We don't share a bladder. We don't share a brain.
Why are they the 2 things?
Because those are the 2 things that everyone's lumped us together under.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who did that? Where, why, when, how?
Remember, Laura was like, here, you 2 get a coffee. And it's like, oh, do we... We don't have the same kitchen.
No, but that was so sweet. And if
It
to
was.
be
It was the
fair,
sweetest thing ever, and I shared it. And
if Lara was gonna say, you know, oh, I've got $20, say, just because it's easy. I've got $20 I want to send to you both. I'll send 10 and 10. I would have said no. I would literally would fill my heart so much more knowing that Tilty's got it, because I'm good for stuff. Like, I just like having just the amount I need. I don't like having fancy stuff. I don't need surplus. Do you know what I mean? Even treats. I ruin treats because I'm like, oh, I don't really want to get a taste of the fancy stuff because I don't want to be sad about being poor. I'm quite happy where I am.
Well, and like the fancy stuff, like I save that for when it's on sale, and then I know when those sales come around, I'm gonna get to try some of that fancy stuff. But I don't like, that's the only time if I can buy fancy stuff for like a regular price. Matt's here.
Hi, Matt.
It's Matt.
Right, let's get on with business.
Okay, business. It's business.
The boss is here. Look busy.
It's business time. Does anyone else like
What?
Flight of the Conchords?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We won't get into it today.
It looks like I'm pretending to do dots. I promise I'm actually doing dots.
We know you're actually doing dots. Don't worry. There's just so many dots that from that far away, you can't tell the infinite details. But when we get pictures of it, it's going to be, well, bam! Okay. But back to the thing. We're here.
Yeah.
Yes, merely communicating more is not helpful if the communication itself is toxic or manipulative. Bang on. Cultural and situational influences. Not all marriages function under the same social, religious, or economic expectations. By insisting that communication alone dictates success, the book misleads readers into thinking that deep-seated marital problems, such as infidelity, abuse, financial instability, and trauma, can simply be talked through, which is both dangerous and irresponsible advice.
Yep.
Boom! Nailed it. 2.
100%.
Scientology's withhold concept, a distortion of psychology. F.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, I'm loving this. One of the more troubling concepts in the book is the idea of withholds. The text states that a withhold is an undisclosed contra-survival act and implies that any information in a marriage any hidden information in a marriage is inherently damaging. Sorry, a little coffee.
It does imply that.
This is a gross misrepresentation of psychology. Privacy in relationships is not the same as deceit. People have a right to personal boundaries.
Yes.
Trauma survivors
See, this is the kind of stuff... I'm so sorry for jumping in. This is the kind of stuff
it's okay.
that if it's easy... Can you get the transcript of this video? You can, can't you?
Probably.
Yeah, so if I shut up and didn't interrupt, that would be helpful.
No, it's
but
okay.
if you can get the transcript, this might be really helpful to read outside an org. Like, no one has to know it's from,
Well, I can even just copy and paste all of this into a document and put it on my community page.
Amazing, yeah. I just think it'd be so amazing, like, for someone to say these things. It's just, like, I don't know how you could argue with this, like, logic.
Exactly.
Like, if someone goes home and they've been trying, the marriage handbook or whatever, and it's not working, and they go home and they're playing these words over in their head, they might be like, it's hard to push that down or not think about it or not, go over it or entertain it or bring the question up.
Or do a little suppressive and forbidden critical thinking.
Xenu forbid.
Oh, jeez, goodness me.
There's your cat voice.
So listen to this. It was.
It was.
Trauma survivors may need time and safety before disclosing past experiences. Wow, what a concept.
What's that?
Individuals...
What and what?
What?
Ludicrous.
Time and safety? In my cult? Get out of here.
Preposterous.
Get on the rails, man. Individuals in abusive marriages may withhold information for their own protection. Wow.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you're, ruining your marriage by, come on, man. Some topics...
Well, no, it's said in an abusive relationship.
Yeah. That's what I'm
So
saying.
yeah, you're gonna have to withhold stuff just for, literally so you don't get
Exactly.
eaten.
So you don't get the exactly, or your children don't, or anything.
Well, yeah, just thinking of if you're with someone who's as strict as saying you get to spend 30 quid at the shop, do not spend it, and
Yeah.
you spend 35. You know,
And you're
you're just
screwed.
gonna hopefully, because you had to get all of the stuff, otherwise they would have lost their mind anyway. Because you didn't get all the stuff you were meant to get. Like, it's just you just.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand why
It's a
people would
no-win.
be like, I'm just not gonna mention anything.
Yeah. Totally.
I
makes
hate
sense.
the fact. But sorry, carry on.
No, it's all good. It's good insight. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a paint. If that noise is too much, just let me know. Because I'm not used to the mic.
What noise?
Oh, just me opening my palette and moving stuff around.
Oh, it's just a little
some-
rustling.
Some topics, for example, past relationships and private thoughts, do not need to be shared for a marriage to be healthy. The book's all or nothing approach to secrecy is psychologically unsound and can be used to justify coercion or emotional abuse.
Like, to have
The
no
books-
private thoughts. Can you imagine the kind of weird and random stuff? Have you seen The Invention of Lying?
Yes, I have.
It would be, like, I imagine something adjacent to that. Like, just, like, to have no... Because that isn't just about not lying. That's about people just having no filters at all.
No filter, no secrecy, no privacy. It's like
But
there's
just-
no...
Imagine coming back, like, you've just come from a wedding and pretend they had, like, a normal, nice wedding, if they're public or whatever, and come back and been like, your sister looked beautiful in that wedding dress. I'm going to go tug one out now. No withholds. Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
imagine.
And how would that not impact you on like so many levels? And then if you didn't say that, it's a withhold.
and I'm, like, people should get to have private thoughts. Some thoughts,
Yeah.
like, how many things am I like, I don't want to know? Like, there's zero curiosity, I don't want to know. No, thank you. Rather
Yeah.
not know.
How many things
that's
have
one of
I
the
tried to
things
tell
I
you
would
and you're like,
to-
no, I'm good.
Yeah, reserve the right to be like, I would not like that information in my brain, thank you. Like, that is a boundary. That's a right.
You're allowed to do that. That's absolutely a thing.
And that was a random scenario that just come into my brain, completely randomly. So sorry
No.
if anyone has any trauma from a weirdly specific incident like that.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Awesome. Nico said a Tilty bot may take over the world and give the final evolutionary piece to the super AI. Oh no! Okay, I just want to read this sentence again. The book's all or nothing approach to secrecy is psychologically unsound and can be used to justify coercion or emotional abuse. If one partner believes that withholding any information is a violation, they may pressure their spouse into sharing things they are not comfortable with, creating an unsafe emotional environment. Additionally, the books claim that only a Scientology auditor can repair communication issues as a blatant conflict of interest. It redirects couples towards Scientology-based interventions rather than evidence-based marriage counseling, further limiting their autonomy.
Yes. Preach.
Bam! 3. Gender roles. Outdated, sexist, and problematic. F.
This is like uncraziness. Like, I feel so validated, even though I wasn't actually exposed to any of
I
it.
just did a sprightly jig. I was so happy. I just... Oh my goodness me.
You know, because not a professional, never been in. Sometimes it almost feels stupid to be like, well, no, I do, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is factually no
So
emotional bias, evaluating the text, coming to the same conclusion we did. It's so
good,
validating. It's like, sometimes it's like, am I taking crazy pills? Oh wait, yeah I am, because I hate the CCHR and I take care of myself. But you
Again,
know what
just
I mean?
heart
Like,
goes out. Thoughts with anyone who has been through this, anyone who's a survivor. I know not everyone likes the term survivor, but anyone who has escaped and recovered from this, well, not even recovered, anyone who escaped this madness.
I'm gonna keep living, I'm gonna go stop, I'm gonna work harder. Anyway,
Can you plug that in?
yeah, I
Open-
sure can plug that in for you. No problem.
Just cleaned it a bit. It's down a little.
Yep.
Make
Sorry,
it
just
real
one
hot,
sec.
so watch the plug.
Plugging something in for my dad quickly.
Charge.
There we go.
So Fluffer's able to get some cannabis now.
Yeah, we're still. Yeah. Hold on one sec.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Nico said, my neighbors laugh at me for talking with the crows and magpies. You are amazing for talking to them. I'm sure they're glad to have someone to converse with. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Okay. Gender roles, F, which I love. The book's discussion of partner selection reveals an alarming level of gender bias. It suggests that in choosing a spouse, individuals must be able to judge a good cook or a good wage earner. What? This explicitly reduces marriage to archaic gender roles where women are valued for their domestic abilities rather than personal ambitions, intelligence, or emotional compatibility, and men are defined by their financial status, reinforcing the harmful stereotype that a man's worth is tied to income rather than emotional support or caregiving ability. Boom.
I don't know where that's in there. It might not be.
Oh yeah, he does say that. Like, it's you gotta nose whether or not they're a good cook. You know.
But financial status.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna marry someone who's down stat.
Yeah, but they don't. I don't know. I just think they put that.
We'll have to verify that one. We'll have to, yeah. Because like Holly said, we will have to, double check a couple things.
Oh, I need to write out those 5 steps, if you could please.
Oh, I'll write
me.
down to remind you to write them down. 5 steps, Holly. Okay. Modern relationship psychology rejects such rigid frameworks. Research consistently shows that egalitarian marriages, where both partners share emotional, domestic, and financial responsibilities, tend to be happier and more stable than those built on strict, traditional roles. This book's failure to acknowledge same-sex relationships, non-traditional partnerships, or cultural variation in marriage also renders it obsolete in a modern, diverse society.
Yes.
Obsolete!
Absolute.
You're not just irrelevant, LRH. You're fucking obsolete.
Yeah.
Bitch. Sorry, I had to. Poor language, grammar, and manipulative phrasing, D-.
Yes.
Beyond
Agreed.
its flawed content... Beyond its flawed content, the book suffers from serious linguistic issues. Some examples of poor writing and manipulative phrasing include 1. Overuse of absolutes and unsupported generalizations. A marriage without communication will fail. A man and a woman cannot survive together unless they are both sane. A wife who does not communicate is hiding something from her husband. These statements are not only grammatically weak, but factually inadequate. A well-written academic text avoids absolute claims and provides empirical evidence to support arguments. Excellent. Circular reasoning and redundant phrasing. When a person is not communicating, they are not in communication. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
When a person is not communicating, they are not in communication. The rocket knows where it is because it knows where it has not been. And the husband and wife should communicate because communication is necessary. This adds no substantive meaning to the text. A properly structured argument should avoid repetitive statements that do not build on the discussion. jargon and Scientology-specific terminology without clarification. That's the thing. He doesn't define anything. He assumes you're going to know, and that if you don't know, you get to go buy another book. Or you gotta
even
go
on the
word clear it.
introductory handbooks, it's like...
Even, yeah.
What are you...
And he'll put in brackets, like, he'll put, like, he'll put in brackets a definition of a word that you know the definition for, but he gives it in such a weird context. It's like he's redefining it, but then he doesn't define the things that he's completely made up. It's just so... Again, it's intended like that to be manipulative. The more confused you are, the harder you try to force yourself through it. Yeah. A withhold will cause an individual to ARC break with their spouse. The only solution to a marital upset is proper auditing technology. This language assumes familiarity with Scientology and alienates readers who are not part of that belief system. A book intended for a general audience should explain specialized terms or use universally understood psychological concepts. Lack of citations and academic rigor. There are no references to established marriage research. Statements are presented as undeniable truths without evidence. The absence of case studies or real-world examples make the text purely speculative rather than research-based. Final verdict. A deeply flawed ideological text. If this were an academic paper submitted by a student, it would fail to meet even the most basic standards of psychological writing.
Yes.
This text is riddled with outdated biases, scientific inaccuracies, manipulative language, and unverified claims. It is not a genuine marriage counseling resource. It is a promotional tool for Scientology disguised as relationship advice. While the book may hold value for those inside Scientology, it is wholly inappropriate as a standalone guide for couples seeking genuine psychological insight into their marriage. Final grade D-. Scientifically unsound, gender biased and outdated, poorly written, repetitive, and jargon heavy, lacks empirical research and credibility. A serious rewrite is necessary to make this book applicable. As it stands, it is a misleading and ideologically rigid text that should not be used as a guide for marital success. Thank you.
Yes. Take it back.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Aisha. Thank you, Dr. Aisha. We really appreciate you coming on today and sharing your insight. We really value.
That was Dr. Aisha was everything I wanted. Like, Anita and Dr. Aisha are like...
We're like
dying for my heart
creating your
right now.
dream team.
Yeah, like...
For real.
This is it.
Now we just need someone to draw them.
No, I don't need that.
No, you don't.
Make it too
just
real.
Their minds. Just their minds.
Yeah.
I really like this.
That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible.
Nico says, one good line I love from Outlander, that respect has maybe room for secrets, but not for lies. That's beautiful.
Yes.
I don't remember that quote. That's really, really good. I want to put that on an art piece. Okay, I'm going to sit down and paint for a few, because I haven't done any.
What should I do?
You can do whatever you want. I thought we could just paint for a minute.
Do you know what I should have done? Is those times where I interrupted you, I should have just wrote my thoughts down, and then I could have been speaking about my thoughts now, but instead I just
You
spoke
could
over
have done that.
so,
You shouldn't have
yeah.
done that. You could have, but you didn't, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I really would like to do that in the future.
Well, next time we can remember to do that. It's all good. I didn't mind. It's all good. Yeah, I wanted to just have a little sit down and paint for a minute before we move on to doing anything else.
That is so much fun though. Just to, it's just like a little dose of sanity. That wasn't it?
It really is. It's like finally someone is saying what we need to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of coffee. Well. Ow! knee. Oh,
Oh
God.
dear.
I'm okay.
You good? You sure?
I'm good. I'm fine. Nico said, I really like this Duncan on LRH style stream.
But it's also still educational because it's like, this is why everything is so stupid. But thank you, that was a
Yeah.
compliment. I mean, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you know what? We do too, because it's way less stressful.
We just need, you know,
Well,
it's
we're
hard to listen to
light.
as well. Like,
It is.
the other stuff is not just hard to, you know, to read from you.
It's
I
not just
found
hard to
it
read, it's
very
hard to listen to. And then it's even harder to think about critically. It hurts. It's physically painful. It's physically and emotionally painful. Not only are his ideas abusive and harmful, literally reading his words is abusive and harmful. Like, he's abusing me when I read his words.
Assaulting your eyeballs.
I'm being assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
That's some dog snoring.
Can you hear? I was going to ask you
Oh,
the
yeah.
dog.
It's actually, like, really calming.
Is it? She's going to sweet
Oh.
dreams now about, like...
Okay,
having that,
Nico said, Tilty, can you tell me about using watercolor pens? I got some on a whim. What do you mean a watercolor pen? Do you mean like, is it like a marker? Or is it a water brush? Or what? I need a little more specification. If that's okay.
Yeah, I've got, like, these ones that are just you put water in. Or there's ones that are like felt tip penny sort of jobbies, aren't there?
Yeah, so those ones, like the markers and stuff, oh, the refill kind. Okay, so what do you mean the refill kind?
Oh! What?
Because you said that, and then I was like, wait, because there's different kinds. So I'm still not clear. If you can send me a picture, I can have a little look. If you send me a picture of it on Insta, I can have a peek and I can maybe tell you.
Also, I'm thinking after this, I might do another pet, neurographic pet.
Ooh! Yeah, it's
so
been
if,
a while.
If someone wants to send me in a picture of your pet, I'll do that. I'll do your pet. So yeah, Nico, Joe, whoever else is here.
I could
yeah,
do a
if you've got a
neurographic
pet,
of
send me a
Sandra's
picture.
bird.
Insta me.
Those Penske files, please.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
What?
Dad, would you be willing to make me a coffee?
Coffee. I was just gonna probably make myself one too, because I guess sit down and do this in a good. I would get sidetracked. I was talking to Grandma. I was gonna deal with dirt. And I was gonna cut my fingernails because I hate mixing dirt.
Oh, yeah, you
With
gotta
fingernails.
cut your fingernails
Yeah,
if you're
it goes
gonna...
right under your fingernails.
Yeah. Talking about dirt. You don't want dirt under your fingernails. You just don't.
No.
The piece that I'm working on here is going to be the 8 dynamics revised. So I was going to do them in rainbow color because that's all I could think of.
Excuse me.
I don't know what orange to use. It's always tricky when you don't know what orange to use. Oh, you sent it to me? Okay, one sec. Let me have a little peek here.
So quick.
Let me have a peek. I'll take a peek. Oh, I can't use my phone. Here. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it on my computer. On my computer.
I've got a tickle.
Okay. Those are water brush pens. So what you do is you put your water in. You fill them up with water, or you can fill the pen with ink and brush it out. But typically you'd put water in there, and then
These
it
are a
basically
nightmare to
keeps-
clean.
They are a nightmare to clean.
If
like
you
you
go
pretty
with
much want to
ink-
have one for each color.
It's
Ink
now
is
an
a-
ink pen.
Yeah.
Purely, never to be used as anything else.
Yeah, these are not long-lasting. You're going to get a few pieces out of each one of these. But...
I got more.
Well, if you...
I use mine with water.
Aggressively. Yeah, I use mine with water too, but I'm very aggressive with it. Like, look at this poor... Look at the poor tip of the brush there. My goodness. But you can use it to control water, so it's good for blending stuff, or dipping in, like, you can put one of these in your bag and your paint, and then you've got water right there. You can just go bloop, 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 and then bloop, 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 bloop.
Also, it's good to pre-wet a page. Like, if you're just, like, going on, you want to do, like, a full thing, it's good to just give it a few swipes of where you're going to do it.
Yes, absolutely. And different sizes is good for that, because sometimes you just need a little tiny wet spot, and sometimes you need a big one.
Oh, that is getting clipped as
come
well. I hope you're proud of
on!
yourself.
Oh, come on!
It's not my mouth.
It wasn't my context or intention.
What did you just say?
If you want a big wet spot or a small wet spot.
You said size matters. It depends. That come out of your mouth, not mine.
Yeah. Yep.
Miriam,
got me.
I didn't say anything.
Miriam,
I'm just pointing out that.
You know what? Honestly, I blame Miriam.
What? You can't do that.
I can, actually, because she's a dirty bird.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that. Miriam is a public figure. This could be slander. I would like you to think. Please also note the views on this channel do not respect the views of the guest on the channel, who's also very uncomfortable right now, knowing Miriam is a beautiful, amazing, incredible woman.
She's a wholesome treasure and a valiant warrior princess, and I love her. And we adore everybody. And we appreciate all of you for being here, and I'm sorry for being silly.
This is the energy. There we go, about to throw her under the bloody bus, look. For what? To excuse what's coming out of your mouth? I don't
Brad's
think so.
not here. What?
Brad's not here for me to blame.
What am I supposed to do? Accept responsibility?
I got such a tickle.
In your throat?
Yeah. Where out? I don't want to know.
Did I ask that already?
I don't want to know.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was like in your nose.
Nope, I don't want to.
No, I meant like a sneeze, tickle, or a cough tickle.
You've got enough filth into this stream already, please.
I've literally done nothing wrong. This is horrific. Horrific. Nico said brattle juice, brattle juice, brattle juice. Yeah, Miriam, we were having the bot dunk on the text and show how invalid, outdated, and emotionally harmful it is for people in and out of Scientology. And we're going to keep doing it with multiple texts. I was just having a little painting break.
Glorious.
It was pretty glorious.
Yeah.
I especially liked when she brought up that this further reduces their autonomy.
Yes.
Because we say that word so often.
Bit.
Yeah, and we say that word so often. Thank you so much. And it's so nice to hear that come back to us. Yes.
Anything for me? No?
I've got a granola bar.
No. Why have you got a granola bar?
Because I should eat it. I just took the smuggest sip ever. You couldn't see it, but it was pretty damn smug. I don't know. I felt like it.
It feels more like gloating to me. Okay. It feels like Papa Bird has a favourite. Na 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 na. You're dehydrated. That's kind of how it felt.
No, oh, okay.
I'm just
What
saying.
am I? Okay, here. Well, we can share. Here, have a sip.
Victory sip.
Delicious. There's not even any cream in it, so you don't have to worry about your tummy.
I sip like Nunu from Teletubbies.
Oh, jeez. Where's the yellow that I want to use? Because I don't want to use... Maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll just go straight gold.
This is quite hard because I do not know where is wet now.
Well, and is it a big wet spot or a little wet spot?
They're all tiny wet spots because I'm doing tiny dabs of paint. But I'm glad you got to revisit the gutter for a moment. Hope it was a nice trip.
I always love a field
Little
trip.
gutter trip.
Gutter trip, yeah. It's not a field trip, it's a gutter trip, you're right. Yellow, it's a yellow planet. This is a yellow planet.
As much as I really, really do like streaming in vertical, just because of the chance of reaching new people, and like that's like kind of the point of, you know, that I, you know, the activism. I want to reach new people, let them know about the protesters, you know, let them know about the, you know, everything, the abuses, everything, you know, as much as we can.
Yeah.
I do like the non-vertical streams because it just feels like it feels like going to like a coffee bar, like there's other people around and it's still like but
It's
this
a
is
little
like
more...
inviting people over for hot chocolate.
It's a little more quiet and intimate.
Yeah, but then that's why it does go a bit into the gutter sometimes, I guess, because we all just feel a bit safer.
That's right. And that's okay. As long as we're all respectful and you keep me from going over the line.
I cannot do that.
You try. You really do try your
do.
best, but
I do.
there's only so much you can really do. You have an OT 420? I'm sorry, Kathy. Kathy's like, y'all, I'm trying to drive here. Oh, I'm gonna mute to cough.
Oh, I should have done that. Sorry, everyone. I didn't have the same foresight.
No, it's all good. It's easier when I'm at my computer because I can just literally click the button instead of having to like go to the phone. The other thing I like about the StreamYard streams is that the camera and audio quality is a little bit higher.
Sometimes.
Well, now that we've got it set up, I mean, you haven't gone crackly once this stream.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think that one setting was causing the issue.
It's the mic, and then on the mic, if I'm using the headphones, it's you know,
it changes.
Yeah, but it's still issues on both sides.
I know. Technology is so frustrating. It really is. It's just a pain in the beehole. Do we want to stick with like the bright primary colors and go with like a bright green for this?
Yeah, why not? It's giving like chakra energy.
Ooh. I didn't even think about that.
The whole thing's reminded me of a babysitter we had when I was like know,
Is this my
probably
West Coast
9.
hippie coming out?
Yeah. I like that babysitter. One time, her ex-boyfriend came round to the house when she was babysitting and was like trying to get her back, doing something, and she was like, "Do you two to me and my brother? Do you two want to dump some buckets of water on his head?" And we were like, "Yeah."
I love that.
Dump water outside. She must have gone to like the kitchen window, so we went round to the kitchen to obviously talk to her, and the kitchen was right underneath my bedroom window. So she was like, "Yeah, when he stands under your bedroom window, just dunk these out on his head." And we were like, "Yes!" Most excited day ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I love that. See, and this is how you
we got ice cream and everything.
My brain broke. I was gonna say something and then I looked up and I saw text and chat and then everything flew out of my brain.
What did we see in chat?
I don't sing everything like a bird. Jeez Louise. I'm just being a little butt. I'm just being a pest. This is now taint and pester. It's no longer paint and ponder.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Fluffer Squirrel certified taint and pester.
Nope. What are these badges? Oh, I've missed out on shitbag badges. Am I a shitbag? I don't know. I haven't seen any of these badges.
What are shitbag badges? I don't have a shitbag badge. I love badges. What the hell?
Yeah, the shitbag. I heard the song and I was like, I don't get the reference.
Where's my...
Well,
First of all,
I don't know what qualifiers is.
I got consent to carrier pigeon relevant information to the fluff, and I spared detail. I spared a lot of detail.
Yeah.
For Fluffer's sake. Oh, look at that. Kathy just gave us some shitbag badges. Oh, I see. You put the little thing in your name. It's the shitbag badge.
Okay. Well, is this to show that you're a shitbag?
I guess so.
Did we earn the badges? I don't just want sympathy shitbag badges. I want to
I don't
want
to just be like pity included. Like, don't just like call me a shitbag for pity. Like, if I'm a shitbag, I'm a shitbag. But don't just like say it to make me feel better.
It's happening. Can you see this? I put my finger in a dot. That is not a wart you're looking at. That is a dot of paint. That is time for me to stop before I mess it up. Where did you come from, little dot?
Cat hair on my brush. Oh, this green might be too dark. Shoot. I might be able to go over it with a lighter green if I use some gouache. Crap. And if I only do one layer. That'll help too. Kathy said, nope, you both earned them on your own.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. I mean, I know you're all good shitbags. I feel excluded. Oh, we're OSA. I see.
Oh, yeah, no, I've been declared OSA so many times, so many ways.
Yeah,
so
you're totally OSA.
Well, no, when I first got accused, it was over a year ago, the first time I got accused of being OSA.
It was. I remember that. Yeah. It was hilarious. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Out of all the people? Really? 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 Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, like, oh, shucks. I did it again. It went out of my brain. I gotta drink this coffee.
That's a good idea. Or it gets cold.
Oh, jeez, Miriam. Oh, God.
What's up?
All right. Haggis received her package. We will not be seeing Haggis for approximately 7 to 10 business days.
Okay.
Or until the batteries wear out.
Oh! I didn't need that information. I didn't need that information. You just left it as a lovely mystery, and we all know that Haggis is going to have a lovely week. Being like, oh, isn't that lovely for Haggis?
It's I mean, to be fair, it still is, but...
The pleasure comes from nerve endings. If you ever stimulate it, you won't have the pleasure anymore. May I suggest much less time. Also fresh air, liquids, connecting with friends.
I just died.
Why did you do this? You said this and brought it up.
I know.
Why?
I know.
For why?
Haggis isn't even here.
Yeah, we know why.
Kathy almost
Everyone
missed the
knows.
stop
You
sign.
told the world.
Well, no.
Yes, you told the internet. Forever.
Well,
Oh, you didn't tell anyone what I was doing. No, well, if by anyone you mean everyone, then yes.
I left out context. It's okay.
Yeah, okay, and no one will fill in those blanks.
No. Because we're going to move past it.
There we go. Like nothing ever happened.
For the record, I adore haggis.
For the record, I don't know if that'll be a consolation. Outing her. Poor Haggis.
Oh, no. Okay.
You have permission to relay this information to the world. No.
I'm killing everybody in chat. Kathy almost missed a stop sign and Irish almost peed.
Oh, for goodness sake. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm settling down. Oh, no.
And Haggis isn't going to be having a nice time either, because her ears are going to be burning. She won't be able to concentrate on whatever she's doing. Or not doing, allegedly.
I can't. Oh, no. Okay. I need to get another paint. I need a turquoise. Oh, jeez. Back to paints. Paints are great.
Do you think I should, outline the squiggles with, anything, like a pen or a different colour or anything? Or do you think just leave it be and write the names on?
It would look good with, if you used, a metallic color in separation of the colors. Or white.
You think?
But you don't have to. I just think it would look neat, but it looks good as it is, too.
Yeah, I might do that then.
It's personal preference. Trying to find a nice teal color.
Fucking teal.
Fucking teal! I guess I could use this one and mix. This one's pretty teal. Oh my gosh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. Thank you for pulling over and not having an accident. We're really glad that you're safe. And this is an apology heart.
Safe and well.
Well, safe. I don't know about well. After
Yeah, I wish
dealing with
both.
me. Oh, okay. You wish it. I see.
Yeah. You're like, I don't. Oh.
No, I mean, I didn't think.
Oh dear.
I didn't think after what I've done, she's well. That's what I was kind of. I wonder if this is. Ooh, maybe if I mix these two. I don't know. I don't know how teal this is, and I don't have water near me. Fuck.
Sorry, these lines are just, my hand is not wanting to stay still.
Oh no, it's okay. I totally get that.
Oh dear. Oh, fuck you.
Okay, let's see. Is this too blue? What if I add a little bit of this in there? That's better. And then I'll put some of the other stuff on top.
Do you want some random news?
Sure.
I heard that one of the tariffs has been put in place
Oh.
from the US of A.
Oh dear.
Is on an island entirely inhabited by penguins. So I don't know how they're going to pay.
Those penguins are gonna rebel. Okay?
Can you fancy tariffing penguins?
I
Happy
genuinely, I cannot wait for the penguins to take Trump down. That's gonna be great. I fully endorse our flightless beaked friends, our army of underwater allies. Oh,
Just,
Holly's here. Hello, Holly.
Hi, Holly. It was really fun and fantastic to stream with you. Thank you very much for coming on and doing that. I will get this.
Sorry for being in chat.
Huh?
I said sorry for being in chat.
Why?
Cause I was. Cause
You're there modding.
Yeah, but I'm weird. I don't know.
Stop! Stop this right now.
Oh. These are my 8 dynamic circles so far.
Did you write anything down, or do I need to try and think of the question again?
What?
For the next question.
Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten there.
No, do I need to try and think, or have you got it? Or
Maybe you should think of it, because I can't.
okay.
I genuinely can't think of
Yeah, I'll have a
anything
think.
productive right now. I can think of things, but none of them are helpful.
We're gonna ask
Like,
the
really?
last questions of the marriage handbook, and then we will be doing something else as of next week, won't we?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Do we know what we're doing
Next
next
week.
Probably.
We're doing the case for suppression.
Nice.
That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Okay, I hope this is more teal when it dries, but I'm going to go over them when they're more dry so that they're kind of more defined from the background. I'm happy with that. Red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, pink. Boom. Holly's been playing a game that sucks.
What game?
Amanda the Adventurer 2. Apparently it is a pain in the ass, and she unlocked 2 bad endings.
What does that mean?
Some video games have multiple endings that you can achieve in the game, and some of them are considered good endings, and some of them are considered bad endings. And then some games, like, if you want to complete it, you unlock every single ending by doing multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm...
Well, I wouldn't bloody know, would I?
Well, I'm just saying I haven't played that specific,
Oh, yeah, you're saying
game,
to Holly.
so-
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I was talking to Holly. Yeah, if...
Okay.
I'm not going to comment Miriam and Irish, because I'm being really good. So I'm going to move on to Holly's comment, which is Amanda the Adventurer is a puzzle horror under the guise of a children's television program. If you hear something that sounds like piss, it's my dad pouring water into soil.
That's a long message.
Well, the second half was just, that was for me. That was me.
It
speaking.
sounded like it was part of the
I know, it sounded like one continuous... It was like an L or H sentence.
Yeah, it really was.
No commas. Oh, this is better. This green's better. I like green.
Just say that.
I said, I like green, and my dad said, I was just going to say that.
Were you?
Yes. Miriam, I do, but I'm not going to... I'm being really, demure and mindful. Okay. I don't know what blue to use. What kind of blue I should use.
What's blue for you is blue for you.
Whoa! Guess I should use that one.
Mm-hmm.
If it's blue for you.
I already want to use that one.
Oh,
So many nice blues. Look at them all over there.
I know. Those are different paint, though.
Yeah.
That's acrylic.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was talking about the color.
Oh, yeah. I love that color. I don't have that color in that paint, unfortunately. Oh, I might sneeze. I don't know.
Forgot to get your normal length for those. You didn't tell her that they come in pink.
Thank you!
Bless you.
Ugh.
And we didn't tell her that they come in pink.
I know. She didn't need to know.
No, she would have just had to have
Mom
it
doesn't
right away,
need to
like,
know that
just
she can
be
buy
complete-
things in pink because she doesn't need to be
complete
buying
impulse
anything right
purchase
now.
immediately there. It's better you test it out a little bit
Yeah.
anyway.
Irish said, I'm pretending to concentrate on my knitting, but it sure does catch the eye. This is more teal than the thing that I used for the teal. Okay. Well, if it's blue for you.
But is
No,
it
it's
not
gonna
blue?
drop more blue. No, it's kind of a teal. It's kind of a tealy blue.
Well, don't... Well, oh, no, that can go there. Can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could always mix it with another blue, too.
Yes. That's the joy of watercolor. It's just so
I
easy
love how forgiving watercolor is.
Yeah.
So forgiving. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
I
we
think
need
that'll
to
be nice.
talk
when
because
it's
I've got random thoughts coming in my head and I don't want any of them coming out of my mouth because it's so weird.
Okay, so you want me to look at the thing? You want me to put this away and look at the stuff?
Or shall I do something?
Oh, sure, yeah, you can do something.
Or do you want to do it and then try and copy and paste it to me?
I was gonna say, or you could read the thing that I had the bot confirm.
Yeah.
About...
Yeah, can you just send it to me though?
I already did, I think. In email.
Is it
The
what you said
repressed
yesterday?
homosexuality. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't Holly read that out on the stream?
No, Holly read a little bit of it out.
Oh, so you want me to read your film?
Well, no. Okay, fine.
I'd really rather
What do you
not
want me
give
to-
you the satisfaction.
What do you want me to ask the bot? Tell me what to ask it and I'll ask it. God.
Okay, let me just unload my brush quick.
I'm gonna use
Is
a
that
really
ready to
purple
go?
purple. I'm gonna use this purple. This purple's more purple than my other purples.
That's the most purpliest purple I ever did purple.
A Franken purple was the most purple that I've ever purpled, actually.
Oh yeah, but
I made Fluffer a magical purple and I called it Franken purple and I've never been able to recreate it.
No. That's funny how that happens with that stuff.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's because I asked for purple as fuck, and now you're just trying to make purple.
Or anything, it's gotta be that.
Well,
Whatever you use to make it.
well, yeah, I used special pigment and then I also added a little bit of special ink.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you're never gonna get that anywhere else.
Perfect recipe. Yeah.
Um,
Adding ink, take a drop.
So Joe, I'm not painting chakras, but Fluffer pointed that out too, And I didn't even realize that's what it was like. They're planets. They're going to be the dynamics. My revision of the dynamics. But they ended up coming out. My dad said it's a rainbow snowman.
The bottom one I said is a snowman.
Oh, this is a snowman? Right here? And then this is the rainbow on top of him. Apparently.
Could have been the closest snow person, but okay.
Yeah, could have been.
Guess doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're really not an ally today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I'm really calm and chill. I am
Good
full
for
of
you.
calm. And I will never say that word fast again. And without emphasis on the L.
I mean, we don't even pronounce the L. We pronounce an R.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be
Calm.
calm. Butt bead. Oh, Nico! These are not rainbow anal beads.
Yeah. Yeah, now you say that, Nico, that's all I can say.
See, they're not connected.
Also,
Your dad!
they heard what you said and I didn't hear what you said.
So they're not connected.
It was so quick, and he's like jumping to your defense, and it's just like, he's like, and they're not connected. Oh god. Oh, that was good.
Whew. Also, Miriam is saying you're painting a very lovely flower.
I really don't know much about butt beads.
Who is?
My dad said, well, I don't really know much about butt beads, so.
I can't tell you.
Oh, it's too late. It's too late now.
It's too late.
Now. Yeah, it's too late.
It's too late.
Nice try, but no.
Yeah.
We know.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
What was I saying?
Miriam said you're painting a very lovely flower.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. It's not flower. I'm
Well-
glad it looks pretty enough to be a flower. I'm just going to write
Well,
everyone's
a
names on it.
specific type of
Who are-
flower.
What?
A specific type of flower, she says.
Well, I hope it's a beautiful one.
Well, you think they're beautiful.
Okay, next. I don't know what you've done to Miriam. I mean, yeah, well, it is.
This
It's
is
you
what
by
I'm saying.
proxy.
This
It's
is
you
what
by
I'm saying.
proxy.
No,
It's you by
because
proxy.
Miriam was already like this. This is what I'm
Nope.
finding out.
Nope, not before you joined the group chat and corrupted her
No,
brain.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't need to have been there once to know that this is your doing. Wow.
Irish said, I sure hope my neighbors can't hear me, otherwise they'd be very concerned why I've been laughing and wheezing for the past half hour or so. Nico says I came pre-corrupted.
Yeah, no, that's believable. That's believable, Nico. I believe that. Yeah, that's a green flag.
Yeah.
No further questions, Your Honour.
I mean, really, it tracks. It tracks.
Yeah, no, that 100% is. Right, what we're doing. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking.
You were thinking.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm
And
going to
that
think.
just
And are you
kinda
going to be able
stopped.
to remember this? Or are you going to write it down? Or what? What are we saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'll pull my keyboard out and I'll type it. Nope.
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't
then
reach that
I can
far.
read it out. If you
Yeah,
want.
let me move
Maybe
my
you can
stuff
try.
quick. Yeah, just if I move my things, then I can do it.
Yeah.
Just give me a sec. Just working with a little bit of limited space.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Miriam
What we
just
got?
said Reese would call it a two-flap kind of situation.
Two flat kind of.
I just hung my head. I hung my head.
Okay.
Oh dear. Your chat's spicy today, and it's not even my fault.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's only your channel.
Hey, just because this is where they choose to come and be crims doesn't mean I'm the reason they are crims, okay? Get that right.
Do you just like crim maker facilitator?
I just found a piece of paper that says fish against tomfoolery.
Yeah, I was thinking actually to do fish against Tom's foolery.
Oh, yes! I'm going to
That'd
put
be
an
better, wouldn't
apostrophe and an S in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all it needed to be peak
Yep.
of
Okay,
whatever
that's
was-
going to be the new, that's going to be the World Oceans Day art.
Yeah. Which I think I give myself a hard time for being useless in these streams, but
Miriam.
a lot of the ideas and the resources and stuff to do. What was it? Miriam? Hearts to Miriam.
Miriam said I've had a tough week, so I'm just giving some
Aww.
Who
Who made it tough?
Who
You
made
tell
it
me.
tough? Who do we have to rough up? I'll rough them up.
Rough them and scruff them and tough them right up.
Yeah, you need fun
Or-
chat.
You can send butt ailments.
I will curse them with crippling diarrhea.
I can't be friends.
My dad break. The
Crippled.
crippled by diarrhea.
Ah, shits.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
can't be
ready
friends
to
with
type.
a superhero because the amount of times I've already asked you to direct butt ailments at people, I'm like, yeah, no, I'd be such a bad friend.
I almost was one day. I made it to Tim Hortons.
Okay, we don't need that story
waiting for
on
the
the live,
cops.
Dad. We're trying to keep it focused here. We don't need your Tim Hortons
I was
bathroom
gonna tell
story.
the
I know. It was
Caught and heard
There's a
of him, that
violation
who
of
was
the
your dad in the bathroom.
Oh, Miriam said, "Please cripple my mom's cancer with diarrhea." Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wish that she has no diarrhea to help offset some of the suffering that she already has to deal with. At least she can have good digestion. This is a bird prayer for Miriam's mom. Please give us gastrointestinal relief. And also, fuck cancer. Get out of here.
Cancer treatment.
This is a PG chat. Okay, do you have a question for the thingy?
Oh, I put my hand. Oh.
Oh
Oh!
no!
No! Oh, I just tried to
am-
rub off. I just tried to rub off
Oh no! Don't rub off.
the purple, and I have pink on my hand, so I just rub pink in.
That's the worst.
It is.
My grandpa who I live with has leukemia, so my deepest strength is with you, Miriam.
Like, I almost feel
it's-
bad that my
an
mum
asshole.
is okay and she's like not a good person, and I feel so
It seems
sorry.
to be that's kind of how it works,
And I
it's
hate
really
it.
upsetting.
And I absolutely
Yeah.
hate it. And I'm just, but she's fine now. You know, the cancer treatment really works.
That's
As
the
soon as
thing,
they
it's-
assess the cancer, they assess what stage it's at. Once they know what stage it's at, they know how quickly to hustle, and they get, you know, especially there, like, your country's not even fallen to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, saying that, no,
And
I
she's
was
got
thinking
your
about Denmark
support.
as well. Yes. Yeah. With love
she's got
and
your love and
reduced
support.
stress, that
Mhm.
that's one of the biggest indicators for health and survival in general. It's lack of stress and more love. It's not even, you know, whether you're smoking or exercising or sleeping enough. It's
We're gonna look at some shiny pebbles.
yeah.
We're gonna have a shiny pebble moment for Miriam.
I'm just really sorry, Marianne, and I'm sorry you feel sad.
Yeah, and
And
we
I'm sorry
appreciate
bad
you.
things don't exclusively happen to bad people.
But
and I'm sorry
don't
that
worry,
good things
because
don't
bad
exclusively
things-
happen to good people.
I know, I agree, but at least we can take solace in sometimes bad things do happen to bad people. So, and good things do happen to good people. It's just unfairly balanced.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds not terrible.
It's shiny pebbles. We're having a pebble moment. We're having a calming, shiny pebble moment for all of those who are struggling with or have a family member struggling with cancer. Look at all these shiny pebbles. My goodness. I agree, rocks in a box. Bad things don't happen to bad people enough. I agree. That's what I mean. The balance is off.
Mm.
Ooh. Shiny pebble. It's a shiny pebble moment. We're coming
so annoyed at
down
myself.
with a shiny pebble. Ooh, look at this one. It's an orb. We can ponder it. Ponder the orb. Okay, that was a nice shiny pebble moment. Oh, what happened? I missed Kathy. Oh, all of our good energy to your brother. Kathy finds out on the 17th whether or not her brother has cancer. We sending nothing but the best.
And just don't get too stressed. I know it's easier said than done, but so much is treatable now. Cancer
Manageable,
is not a death
treatable.
sentence that it was, you
Yeah.
know, 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Even 10
and-
years, it's come so far.
Yeah, and if there's a shit time, and I promise you I genuinely believe this and live by this, if there's a shit time happening that could be over in a week, could be over in a month, could be over in a year, no matter when that thing is over, you could spend that period of time stressing yourself to the max or not, crying and feeling sad every day or not, completely burying your head in the sand and not paying attention to it or not. Like, the emotional turmoil will not affect the outcome. But the outcome could, in retrospect, affect the emotional turmoil. And if the worst doesn't happen, why put yourself through that emotional torture of playing out the worst happening? Like,
You're suffering twice.
yeah. So if you're good, you know, it's not going to prepare yourself for when it does happen. Like, no, when it happens, it's going to be absolutely awful and nothing like anything you could ever make believe in your head. But yeah, just if we can all try not to do that, I feel like we'd all have an easier time of a really hard time.
And of course, it's easier said than done, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
something to try to be aware of and practice when you can.
Yeah, and say, you know, this is something I do. It's not something I'm just chatting and being like, oh, and must
No.
everyone be positive? No, that's unhelpful and not good. But when I
Fluffer
have
doesn't
these
give
horrible...
advice they don't follow.
Yeah, no, and when there's these times, and I think I've shared it with you before, Tilty, when you're just like in this inescapable feeling of dread and sorrow, and your brain keeps saying these horrible and hurtful things to you, I just cut it off. You know, it's like, oh, this'll stop there. As right as you may be, this is really unhelpful right now, and I don't need it. And then if a bad thought comes back, hey, as right as you may be, this is not the time. This is really unhelpful right now. You know, like whatever it is, but you just have the same thing in your head and you can't lie, you can't push it down, you can't invalidate this very valid fear and worry, but just acknowledge it and say, hey, I know you're here. but the things that you want to say are just going to be hurtful and unhelpful, and I do not consent to you putting that to me. You know, you have the right to do that with anybody, and you have the right to do that with a nobody if it's just a voice in your
Your own
head. Do you know what I
brain.
mean?
Yeah, and you know what? That was the hardest thing for me, is not even trying to dismiss the thoughts of others. It's dismiss my own thoughts. That's always the harder struggle.
Yeah.
Especially the I should've spiral.
Yeah, so it's should is a powerful word. Only use it where it's absolutely necessary.
That's OT 420
Yeah.
for Miriam's mom and your brother. Healing energy for everybody. I hope everybody has a less painful day. That's what it is. It's brown, not pink,
What?
isn't it? The last chakra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
brown, not
it's
pink.
pink now. I made it pink. Because it's not chakra, it's planets. It just looks
It's
like
getting
chakra.
real dark in here. In the room.
I was gonna say, I believe Rika may be live now. So if
Ooh.
anybody did want to go in and support Rika,
Please
we
do.
understand. Ooh, also, I got my book.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And I've got my highlighters ready to give it a go, because we're gonna give that a read. Oh, Rika's here. Rika is not live.
Oh.
We thought you were live.
Yeah. Are you waiting for us to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, if you're waiting for us
just
to
imagine
shut the
them being
fuck
like,
up, we can
I
shut.
want you to shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, bow, bow, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I mean, really. Story of my life.
No. So yeah,
Put a
we will.
thing in your butt.
No. Maybe we'll just write down the prompts for next time, just so we've got them to go bang, bang, bang in. But then I'm gonna jump in with, I've just had an idea right now anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry.
Rika
I have a great plan.
Oh no, it's okay. And Rika said Rika is enjoying the wonderful weather far away from that gross cult. Yes, excellent.
lovely.
I love to hear
Um,
that. F Sciento.
What was I saying? Yeah, so even the best plan that I make, if I just derail it, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Same. I mean, we have the same struggle. It's okay. We're doing our best, and we got this whole thing read, and we've got some ideas planned out for more stuff. And we cheered up we lifted the mood. We did a mood lift, not a facelift, a mood lift.
Did we lift the mood, or did we?
I'm
meet
gonna say we
everybody
lifted the mood.
on lower grounds, maybe closer to.
Listen. Any day can be a
Linda?
good day if you lower the bar enough.
Write that down. You got merch right there.
First of all, through self-delusion, all things are possible, so jot that down.
True words never
Oh,
said.
Rika's been listening while doing errands, and they're driving to a waterfall.
Lovely. I'm so glad.
Lovely. You should take a picture of that waterfall so that I can paint it, so that David B can tell me how shit it is.
Right, come on now.
No, I said that
David
with a
B,
huge
the person
grin.
you respect and value their feedback. That
No,
David.
it's a bit now. It's a bit.
Stop it. It's not a bit. It's take the bit off the table, put it in your scrapbook if you want, for your own hee-hee-ha-has. But no.
No, he's great.
You
No,
value
he's awesome.
constructive criticism.
I
and
do.
people- Yes, you do.
Well, and me joking about it is me being over the feeling.
It's
too.
passive aggressive. You did it straight away, immediately after, while you were upset. Don't bullshit me.
No, but now the humor is because I'm over it, because we talked about it. And I told David how much I appreciated the way that he gave me such kind, constructive criticism and encouragement, and like genuine encouragement.
Yeah.
I was just being a butthead.
Yeah.
Rika said, "Shut up, Norman." We did lift the mood for Miriam, so
good.
I consider that a win.
Stream. Yeah, we probably didn't. Get all
Irish
of
Smart said the quality content rating for the stream is in, and the result is AAA+. One heck of an awesome stream.
Oh, thank you. Please do remember to hit the like button for Tilty Toots, yeah? And
yeah.
check your subscribe just in case YouTube has unsubscribed you.
I've had to resubscribe to several people this week. I was like, what the hell? How am I not? I know for a fact I was subbed to several people, and I was like, why do I have to click this again? This is unreal. I can't keep track of it.
See, I just assumed that people just dislike me at a steady pace, and I've just gradually...
Yeah, I assume I'm just, repellent, but then I see this happen, and I'm like, well, obviously the algorithm is doing a thing, but when people unfollow me, it's because I suck.
You are quite controversial.
I am. I say some
quite
words.
the contrarian.
I don't know what I am, or what I'm doing here.
No,
I am what
great.
I am. You are who you
Yeah.
are. You are
Yeah.
who you are. Dream.
Question, Tilty, will they be connected in the future?
No,
asking
these
for
are
the
not.
brain gremlin. Oh,
Okay,
don't get me to ask those questions. I don't know that's what you meant. I'm sorry. The mod in me sent capital question and was like, I must relay the message. Nico. Scoundrel. Scoundrel.
Now I want to make these LRH's dynamic beads.
Beads of suppression.
Oh my god. Okay, they're connecting now. Look, these three are already connected. Nico just said the way I just laughed. Was it inhuman? Was it? Yes. We're gonna have a little. We're gonna have to have a little like a charm on the end of it that says JP.
Oh, you see how it's getting darker, but it's actually popping out more.
It is popping out more.
It's a little bit more poppy in the hue of
You can read.
sunset.
You're starting to. I can read it. Like, I mean, it's upside down, but I can read it. Like, it's cool.
Is it upside down? No, it's backwards.
Well, sorry, backwards. Yeah. Sorry, I
Wait,
meant to say
okay.
backwards, but I said upside down.
Wait,
Ooh! Twyla said just had 3 red-tailed hawks overhead while out walking the dog. I love that.
Lovely.
I love that.
Was it not let me go on the settings while I'm on the screen?
Irish said, that's lovely, Fluffer.
Oh. Oh.
Did Keith confirm with you?
I let him know Sunday we're all... There we go, I flipped it round. You see it?
Oh! No.
Ba ba ba. No, it's not, it's flipped.
Not on mine.
No, it is.
No, I still see it backwards.
Stop
I'm
it.
not joking. I wouldn't
You
joke
fucking with me right now.
No, I promise. Bird's honor, man. Like, I wouldn't do that. I genuinely see
Well,
it
I
backwards.
flipped my camera. It's flipped round from my view. Because I did mirror my camera.
Maybe hit stop camera and then start it again.
No, I don't want to piss around like that.
Well, I mean, it
Maybe
just
it's
turns
just
it on
a-
and then it just turns
It's
it off
just-
and on again. I'm just trying to help you with the IT.
I know I have to turn things on and off again. It's the one thing I'd try and do, but I just can't be bothered right now.
The
Showing it
text
fine to
says
me.
F Sciento. But the thing is
It's F Sciento space.
Yeah, sorry, F Sciento space. That's right. Oh, Nico has sent me a note. Let's see. Oh dear.
Silly puppers. Right, I've got.
Oh my god. Okay, you're right.
What?
You're right. You're right,
What?
Nico. Nico just gave me an idea. Oh, thank you so much, Joe, for putting that up there.
Thanks.
Also, I have scans on my coffee if you don't want to spend like a ton of money. The scans are super reasonable, and you can use them as phone wallpapers or print them out or whatever. However you'd like to use them.
I want to see a red-tailed hawk now. Twilla, thank you for mentioning.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
Googling.
I haven't seen one in a while. We have them around here, I think.
Oh, I've seen some
more
lovely little
north.
birds.
I love
Tiny little
birds.
garden birds we have though, and they're so cute. The little wagtail are
Did you
so
know that I like birds?
cute. Yeah,
I didn't-
wagtails.
I've kept it pretty close to the vest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We are at 8. We are a go time. My back is like, yeah.
oh, you're done.
I'm
Okay,
very
that's
dehydrated.
totally cool. We are gonna wrap up and
Is that okay?
thank you all for. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I'm good.
Oh, we're not 2
We're-
hours on thingy.
No, we're 5 minutes away though, so it's okay. I'm
Sorry.
No. I don't want to make you suffer there for 5 minutes just so we hit the 2 hour mark. It's all good. We got our content done. I got this piece started. Your dots are coming along amazing. We've
It's
lifted
too
up some
dark.
spirits.
I need to get up and turn the light on, but I ain't sitting
No.
back down after I've done that. I'm just giving
yeah,
up. I can't
don't
do that.
even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So we will we'll end it here. Go ahead and head over to fsciento.space if you want to see if anybody else is live. And take care of yourselves. Have some water. Stretch your backs. Get some fresh air. Be kind to yourselves. Have a good weekend. And stay suppressive.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Peace.